Elevated Journey. Hey, what's happening? Happy new moon in Aquarius. Elle here to do your first new moon reading of 2020. And I hope everybody's feeling good. So far, I have been great for the new moon. Um, could be some emotional energies for some of you. Be careful with your triggers. Um, don't get caught up in anything that isn't going to serve you, your well-being, or your intentions. And this is a time to set your intentions. um, the new moon ritual that I practice, which I learned from um, my mentor and coach, Nicole Livingston, over at Spiritual Guidance Academy, um, is to write out my intentions. And I do this every new moon. Try to get it done the first 3 days, because that's the most powerful energy. I write those out and I plant them. And where do I plant them? I plant them where I'm drawn to. Sometimes I plant them physically in a plant. I have some that, in the home. I will plant in those. I have planted at the beach. Um, it just depends, indoors, outdoors. So it doesn't really matter where. It just matters that you do it. Now, doing it, you absolutely have to believe that what you're doing is going to manifest. You have to believe in your spiritual team, in the Most High, in spirit, that what you are doing will manifest for you. Faith and belief um, is the key. Okay? So, with that being said, let's start with our spiritual guidance. Thank you, Father. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can we have spiritual guidance for the new moon? And guys, thank you so much for your love and support. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments. Thank you for your subscriptions. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I would greatly appreciate it. Some, all, or none of this reading may resonate with you. If it does, wonderful. If it doesn't, don't force it. This is for all signs, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Um, yeah, so take it as you will, or leave it as you will. However, whatever. Uh, I started a journey today. Um, I joined the gym. Um, and today was the first time that I worked out at the gym since I joined the gym. And it was wonderful. And so that's something that I'm doing for me. Um, what are you going to do for you? That's not the only thing I'm doing for me, but my health is very important. Um, so that's something that I'm doing for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Spiritual guidance for all signs for the new moon. Thank you. All right, guys. Abundance. Don't you love it? Don't you love it? We just talked about manifestation and what you want to manifest for yourself. What you set your sights on, what you envision, what you see for yourself, what you want for yourself. Divine beloved, please show me how to feel fully deserving to receive. I release my ego's plan and open to being a vehicle for abundance. I love it. Absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, let's get our moon cards popping. This is a 7-card spread, which illuminates what Spirit would have a shine light on for this new moon. This is an important new moon because the intentions that we set now will set the pace for 2020. If you didn't get a chance to check out the 2020 video, please do. I'll be going back and rewatching it as I didn't like that cut. Let's not do that. Thank you, Spirit. That wasn't it, y'all. You know, gotta feel right, right? Yes, that kind of day, I suppose. It's around midnight here where I am. 12:12 to be exact. So, which is also, guys, the Chinese New Year. Happy New Year. So, very important time. Love readings have all been done. We'll be doing a overall monthly for all signs, and then we'll get back to your love readings for February. Gonna start trying to bring those to you more consistently, since everybody's focused on their love life, which is good because it's a powerful time for any and everything that you want to manifest in your life. Whether it be new love, revived love, career paths, new businesses, whatever it is that you see for yourself, now is the time. Now is the time. Okay, last placement. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right. The situation that this new moon is illuminating is, let's see, boundaries and darkness. Okay, so these two go together for me because setting boundaries is very important. And we've talked about this before, but you have to set boundaries with people. You have to set boundaries for yourself. You have to don't overextend yourself. You have to stay grounded. I mean, you have to know, we talked about triggers just a little bit, but you have to know how to maneuver, how to take purposeful actions that are healthy. So healthy boundaries, meaning you know what that is for you. It can be an emotional boundary. It can be a physical boundary. It could be, I have a tendency to eat my feelings. I'm an emotional eater. So I'm very conscious of that. So it's something that I have to set boundaries for myself in regards to that. That's not the only thing. That's just an example. But, if you've got people that take advantage or are demanding and want from you this, and this, learn how to say no. No is your friend. Trust and believe. No is your friend. Now the other card out, which this is the situation that the divine is illuminating for us on this new moon, is darkness. And I think that's because we need to, whatever darkness that is in our lives, we need to fight against it. We need to bear arms. We need to set boundaries. We need to do whatever we need to do to keep the darkness away from our souls, our spirits, our energy, because you want your light to shine. And you want to be the best that you can be. Okay. Now, what caused this to be the focus? Wisdom. This is your conscious elevation. Reaching for the stars, reaching for that abundance, reaching for those things that you may have once thought that couldn't be. You maybe once were in a mindset of, I'm just going to go work my 9 to 5 and my Monday through Friday or whatever it is, and that's all there is to life. Go buy groceries, the hamster wheel, round and round and round. But you are starting to realize that there's so much more to it, and that is not the end all be all. That you can be whatever it is you choose to manifest. And that is the wisdom that you are possessing. Look at that boat, and she's in the boat, standing on some books, reaching for the stars. If that's not faith, then what is? Yeah. Now, what obstacles are in the way? Okay, so you've got the wisdom. Your conscious is elevating to a higher level of understanding of how things work in this dimension and others. So, one of the obstacles in the way is acceptance. Now, acceptance of what? Acceptance of yourself. Okay, because you must accept yourself. You must understand yourself. You must embrace yourself. You must function and operate in your truth and in your authenticity. You cannot beat to someone else's drum. You cannot be what someone else would have you be. Okay? So, first off, accepting yourself. Second off, accepting circumstances. Maybe your circumstances isn't the best. Mine isn't the best. But I'm grateful every day. Because every day is another opportunity. Every day is another blessing. Every day I'm closer to what I'm manifesting and what I am bringing into my world, my life. So, attitude of gratitude. Always. No matter what. No matter what. Excuse me, y'all. My throat is acting funny. Okay, so this is a situation that's being illuminated. Boundaries and darkness. What caused the situation? Because possibly with the full moon, you realize that some things you need to let go of. The wisdom, conscious elevation. We are on an elevated journey to seek, to feel, to grow, and to heal. Obstacles in the way. Acceptance of circumstance, of yourself, of others, of, you know, however it resonates with you. And what will happen when we reach a resolution to this particular illumination? Setting boundaries and clearing the darkness, or being okay with the darkness. Because, the darkness is our shadow self, our ego. So we have to be okay with that, because it doesn't go anywhere. You just have to learn how to handle it, face it, own it, you know. Trust. So, and I love this because it's like a new birth. It's like a renewed, look at the bird, the nest, and then this is you, me, us. Because once we resolve what's being illuminated for this reading, abundance and darkness, we will learn to trust the Most High, trust Spirit, trust God, trust your spiritual team, your spirit guides, archangels, angels, benevolent ancestors, whoever it is that you receive your spiritual guidance, the universe, however you get that knowledge, however you receive it, you've got to learn to trust it at all costs. I'm just checking the volume, y'all. Sorry. Okay. And what can we do? What action can you take to get there? Fear. Starving fear. Feeding faith. Fuel your faith. Fear has no place. Fear has no place in our lives. You're not going to get where you want to go with fear. Replace fear with faith. Release everything that does not serve you. People, places, things, behaviors, belief systems. Let it go. And embrace peace. Whatever it takes to bring you peace of mind, your zen, your whatever you need to get there. I'm hearing, who sung that song? I mean, get there if you can. Get there. Somebody Adams, Lita, I can't think of her name. A couple people sang it, but get your peace. Okay, that was pretty cut and dry. But let's see what else. What else? Thank you, Father. What else do you have for us on this full moon? What else for 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 this full moon? What else would you have us talk about tonight for this? And it's not the full moon, the new moon. I'm sorry, y'all. New moon in Aquarius. Too many. New moon in Aquarius. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. First card out, over darkness and boundaries. 4 fire, 4 wands. That's attacking head on. This is saying no. This is setting those boundaries. This is taking that action. This is doing what you need to do to handle your ego, your shadow self, which can be the darkness, handle your triggers, handle any of that dark energy, and set those boundaries. Protect your energy. Protect yourself. Spiritual protection is very important. If you're an empath, like I am, or if you know anything about that, protection is very important. Um, there's some places I just don't even want to go because I know that I'm going to pick up energies, or I'm going to be aware of things that I don't want to have anything to do with. But I have to learn to, and I have learned, and I still am learning to deal with that. So it's always a work in progress. I do these readings and I talk to you guys, but everything that I share with you is something that I'm working on myself, or something that I've already worked on, something I've already been through. I've been through the fire. I'm still going through the fire because it is a journey. We are on this planet for a purpose. We are here to help heal souls, to help bring them to a higher consciousness, a higher elevation, a higher understanding of spirituality, of God, of all of that. Okay. Now, back to and over wisdom, which is what caused the situation, because we are elevating our consciousness. Okay. I love this. Look at this. Okay. The Five of Wands. 5 is major change and transformation. Look at, and this is you, me, whomever, facing your shadow self. This is dealing with those energies, those dark energies. It can also represent setting those boundaries with whoever and whatever you need to set them with. But this is really fighting against self. You've come to the realization, you know what you need to do. But we don't always have faith in ourselves. You don't have enough positivity. Told you, attitude of gratitude. Fighting against yourself. Now, out over acceptance, I love it. I love spirit. I love God. I just love how the word, and I say that because, look, I still go to church. Some people think that, people would say, people have said, tarot, oracle card reading, is not of God. Well, I disagree, because where do I get my inspiration? Directly from God, the Holy Spirit, the heavenly angels, spirit guides, so that's totally untrue. But, it is what it is. But because I believe things beyond what I was taught from as far back as I can remember, it doesn't mean that I have to let go of all of it, because some of it is very real. God, the Holy Spirit, Jesus. Real, and real. But look at this. So, over acceptance, death, and rebirth. Why? Because kill the old you. Let go of mindsets and belief systems and things that are holding you back. It's time for a change. It's time to do things differently. It's time to embrace yourself. Accept you for who you are. Deal with the shadows. Deal with the darkness. And keep it moving. Now, so that's what. So what's the obstacles? The obstacle is, wait a minute. I'm tired, yeah. The illumination, the situation, what brought the situation about, what's the obstacles, and what's going to happen when it's resolved. Okay. You're going to learn to trust. You're going to fuel that faith. You're going to learn to trust. And with that, I love it. Queen of Earth, Queen of Pentacles. This is that grounded energy. This is abundance in your life, abundance in your home life, your job, your career, the businesses you want to start, the things that you want to change in your life. Well, Queen of Earth is here to let you know, let go, let God, trust the path, trust the journey, and go for it. And also, we have the Counselor. In this deck, there's a card above the king and queen of whatever suit. And this is the Counselor, which is water, cups. So this is your emotions. So not only will you be balanced, and once you get this trust and this situation is all resolved and you learn to work with setting those boundaries, you learn to deal with your shadow self, the darkness, and face who you really are, embrace who you are, accept who you are, kill the old you, let go of those things that don't serve you. The balance is coming in your emotions and your physical life. I mean, physical meaning, all work, no play. The balance of your emotions along with the physical aspects of everything that comes with that home, life, career, and all. Now, steps that we need to take to get there. Fear. You got to get rid of it. I love this. And we have the 4 cups. And I like this because this is embracing. Look at this. Look at this card. He's actually holding a mirror. Or it looks like a mirror. But there's a couple, there's your spiritual side, and then there's like a couple different images, which could be his shadow self along with his spiritual self. But when you are in alignment, you see yourself for who you really are. And this will all happen once you let this fear go. So 4 cups. And also the 7 of cups. Once again, totally embracing you, who you are, who you want to be, who you are becoming. Releasing everything that does not serve you. And over that perception, because what is your perception? Are you seeing things clearly? Or are you seeing things through someone else's side? Are you listening to chatter in your ear? Because you're evolving and you're starting to see things differently. About life, about yourself, about your surroundings, about so many things. Misery loves company. Everybody don't want to see you happy. Everybody don't want to see you elevate. Everybody don't want to see you move on. Shut the chatter down. Be careful about perception. Make sure you're seeing everything the way that you should see it. Seek your spiritual guidance. Because when your perception is on point, you'll know exactly what it is that you need to release and get rid of. Now, the last action that you can take, we said, get your peace of mind. By any means necessary, get that peace. Over that, I love it. The destiny card. Because once you get there, your destiny will begin to manifest the way that you see it, the way that you want it. When, this is the road to where you're trying to get to. Your destiny is yours to manifest as you see it. Nice. And this is the Four Swords. Or the Four of Air. But this is not only, this is, because when you come to this place of peace, where you're in alignment with your destiny and your soul path, your soul journey, you have every area of your life covered. You understand your circle. You understand life's circle. You understand the giving and receiving, the laws of attraction. You get it. So you're balancing whatever comes at you in life. Things may come at you from all directions, but it doesn't matter. Look at him. Cool, calm, collected. Let it come. Cause why? Whatever is coming is not going to disturb the peace. Cause you are in alignment. You are grounded. You have learned to trust God. You have learned to trust and have faith that your spiritual team is working on your behalf. The universe conspires in your favor. You start to understand what it's all about. However it all comes together for you. See, and I know, this is the thing. When we exclude people, that's not the way of the Most High. So that's the problem with some people's belief systems, because anything that excludes another individual for any reason, that's not of God. That is not of the Most High. So I don't care what your faith is, what religion you're from, what color you are, what your sex is, none of that matters. Because we all are here to serve the Most High. There's only one. Whether you refer to the Most High as Allah, God, Spirit, the universe, however it resonates with you. There's only one being, only one. There's only one. And he, the spiritual entity that you believe in, is only whatever you call that spiritual entity. We all serve the same. I'm telling you what I know. Yes, I'm telling you what I know. And how do I know? Because I commune with Spirit. I have evolved, thank God. Some things don't sit right. I don't care what kind of spin you put on it. What further illumination can we have tonight? I'm using a couple different decks tonight because I just felt like there's some important things to know. And I barely ever use this deck because it's so... This is the Eight of Swords. And if you look at it, the person is in a it looks like an Egyptian tomb, or if you, or mummies, or however they used to do that. Um, but you see the black crows. There's like, because things are going to come at us from all sides. I mean, they just are. But this person isn't being harmed at all. Why? Because they have protection. Thank you, Spirit. What else we got here? Okay, we have the alien. This is reminiscent of an outer body experience, because sometimes as we're on this elevated journey, and there will be times that you don't feel like yourself, that the more that you elevate, the people around you will start looking at you strange. They'll be like, what are they talking about? What is she talking? Do they really believe that? Do you know? Like, I believe, and I believe that I'm an Atlantean princess. Why do I believe that? Because I am. We'll go deep. One day I'll go really deep with you guys, but that's enough for now. But when I say that, y'all looking at me what? Like I'm an alien. Like, what is she talking about? But it's okay. It's okay if you don't know what I'm talking about. It's okay if you think I'm crazy. It's okay if you think I'm an alien. It doesn't matter what you think. I mean, I love you guys, so it does matter what you think, but you know what I mean. It doesn't matter what you think when I get my direction and inspiration from the Most High. So that matters more than anything else, than anybody else. So embrace who you are, regardless as to you. And you're gonna lose some people along the way. The higher you elevate, the more but people that are truly for you, with you, they're gonna stand by you, and they're gonna love you just the same. They're gonna be in your corner. Those that drop off, they're meant to. And some you got to drop off. Some won't drop, but you need to drop them. But oh, I love it. And the lovers. Why? Because, like I said at the beginning of the reading, this is a powerful manifestation time for love, however it resonates in your life. And the moon. Now, with the moon, the moon can bring about, it can stir your emotions up. It can bring its shadow energies out. A lot of things can, you can be in your feelings, in your emotion, all those types of things. Depends a lot about, it depends a lot on astrology and what your placements are, sun, moon, rising, what your placements are, where your placements are in your chart, what planet is here. And I'm not an astrologer. I don't know. But I have learned enough to know that based on your chart, your astrological chart, and the placement of the moon, the sun, the stars, the planets will affect you. It does affect you, whether you know it or not, whether you track it, pay attention to it or not. This is something you might want to start doing. I'm going to add some links to the channel so that you all can get your birth charts, or figure out what your sun, moon, rising, if you don't know that already. And you probably do if you're watching tarot. You know. But the more you learn, the more you know, the better you understand what's happening with you, why it's happening, and the better that you learn to control it. Yes? Yes. Okay, let's get some final energies. Final energies for I just final energies for the new moon in Aquarius. Thank you, Father. Final energies for the new moon in Aquarius. What are we gonna name this? What are we gonna name it, y'all? What should we name? What should I call this video? Well, it's new moon in Aquarius, but what? What? Oh, I love it. Okay, door to spirit is open for you. That's all we've been talking about. Your spiritual journey, your spiritual path, your soul path, your spiritual team. Who's on your spiritual team? Did you setting your intentions in the new moon, releasing on the full moon, spiritual bath, rituals, what learning how to work with your spiritual team, learning how to work with the archangels, learning how to commune with the Holy Spirit, learning how to get your spiritual guidance. When do you get it? Do you know when you get it? Are you in tune when it's coming to you? Do you know when you're receiving downloads? Do you know the signs? And do you know them? Do you recognize them? You know, people are good for saying something told me. No, something didn't tell you anything. It was spirit. Angel of Strength is here to help you get through whatever it is you need to get through. Set those boundaries. Keep people in check. Lightly and politely. Lightly and politely. Keep people in check. But the angel of strength is here. So stay strong. Whatever you're going through, just know that better days. You can have better days, better times, better life, better. And of course, there's a storm warning. But look at this. This is a 10. So, this storm warning right here, this is letting you know that the storms of the past, they're over. And any new storms coming in will be resolved quickly. Why? Because you know how to deal with things much better. So it's a time not to even worry about storms. It's just not. Okay. And feeling all tied up. Why? Why are you feeling all tied up? Well, some of us are because you're feeling bound. This is the thing. You're feeling bound by people, places, and things that need to be resolved, things that need to be let go of, things that need to be handled. However. Now, I said final energies, but who am I to say? Why is all tied up here? Why is all tied up here? Well, because Ten of Swords, almost over. It's almost over. Whatever. This is seeing the truth and embracing it for what it is. No need to keep it all tied up. 3 and 2, 5. Once again, major change and transformation. It's time to face whatever has you this way. Whatever has you all tied up, it's time to face it. Do whatever it is you need to do to get through it. Get past it. Because it's over. Just accept it for what it is. And why is storm warning here? Thank you, Spirit. Why is storm warning here? Why is storm warning here? Storm warning is here because Knight of Swords. Choose your battles wisely. Everything that appears to be a storm in your life may not be. So this is a 10. So this is coming in as quickly and even looks like a tornado, which, that's a big storm. And sometimes not so much. Some tornadoes bypass and nobody gets harmed, hurt. And this is what this is. This goes back to perception. Everything that may look like a storm in your life isn't. It's just a decision that needs to be made. And choose your battles wisely. And lead with love. Page of Cups also out to clarify that why is storm warning here. So, and this is going back and feeling youthful, feeling young, feeling renewed, feeling that rebirth of energy, feeling wonderful about life. Leading with love, attitude of gratitude. I like it. Okay, y'all. I'm going to try another deck because I want a final energy. That's the final energy. That's final. Thank you, Spirit. What's the final energy for the new moon reading in Aquarius? Thank you. I love it. Love it. I love it. Dreams coming true. I'm telling you, God don't play. And this is the Nine of Cups. Dreams coming true. Wish fulfillment. Manifestation. At your fingertips. Know your power, people. Know your power. Elevated journey. Know your power. And use it to manifest the best life that you want. Love and light. See you guys so soon. Peace.